Sebastian Starbear. I'm giving this one the Robot Man spot from last year because just like that one, I didn't know that much about this movie. I couldn't dig up much information on it either. The Wikipedia page is pretty much just a synopsis. There's an IMDb page with a below average rating. That's not a good sign. All I know is that it's a Dutch film, but maybe the VHS tape has some more info. The unbearably thrilling adventures. The cover's kind of plain, so let's check out the back. What the hell? Why is it laid out horizontally? Couldn't they fit it vertically like every other VHS tape? I don't think I've ever seen this before. The Houston International Film Festival Best Theatrical Feature Film Animated, 1992. Wow, this won an award. And all for 99 cents at Goodwill. Well, that didn't help. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but check it out, so... here's Sebastian Starbear. After a shiny opening sequence, we get some narration telling us about the history of... bears.
The legend says, long ago, all the bears in the world were ruled over by a great bear named Ursus. It was a wonderful world then. The days were always warm and the nights filled with stars. No bear ever went hungry. Then came the long winter. Many animals perished in the ice and snow. The bears were envied for their warm fur and hunted by men. They suffered terribly.
Oh good, man is fucking shit up yet again.
Ursus gathered together all the remaining bears and led them on a long march to the far north lands, where he hoped they would be safe. But they were pursued by the evil hunters. Ursus, the great bear, turned and made a last stand. They all fought bravely that day, but the battle was lost and the bears were defeated. However, before they were scattered to the ends of the earth, Ursus chose 12 of his bravest bears and took them to the stars.
Yeah, the bears went to space. They just went to space. We are in for a ride, aren't we?
Why did he do that, Mama?
Because from the stars he could watch over all the bears in the world and protect them from harm.
But who would want to harm a bear, Mama?
I don't know, Stephen Colbert? So then we cut to some performers whose theater is in financial trouble, and if they don't make their payment, then they might get whacked. So they need to come up with a new act for their show.
How you gonna put on a big show? You ain't got no money.
We gotta find good acts, Moxie, but cheap acts that won't worry if they don't get paid. And dancers, lots of fancy dancers who will work for peanuts.
I don't know about peanuts, boss. I know bears. Bears will dance for honey buns.
Bears!
Yes, bears! The obvious choice.
But where we gonna buy that many bears?
We won't buy them, Bird Brain. We'll trap them ourselves. The world is full of the stupid creatures.
In other words...
time for a game of disappearing bears.
And yes, I will be making use of as many bear jokes as I possibly can. Deal with it. So they go and steal bears from all around the world. You know, for guys who don't have any money, they can sure travel the world and transport bears pretty easily. Just saying. Nah, that didn't happen, but how messed up would that be? Then they teach them how to dance. This is both sad and hilarious at the same time. But it seems they need more bears, so they head out yet again. Still want to know how they can afford to do this.
You could call us cruel or just crooks with every trick in the book.
Seriously, there's a song?
Say we're more than just me.
He's a regular stinker.
Yeah, speak for yourself, sonny.
sounds like Randy Newman if he had a stroke. Just skip it. Whoa, check it out. Even their car is evil. Anyway, they capture another bear, separating her from her cub. Say, wasn't this supposed to be the science fiction obscurathon? We're kind of missing an element here. But not to worry, because the cub, whose name is Griselda, calls out for help, and a hero heeds the call. Faster than a speeding salmon, more powerful than a football team from Chicago. He is the last cub of Krypton, Sebastian Starbear! Wow, that was quite an entrance. Okay, let's see what our hero can do.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Starbear, at your service. Are you some kind of bear?
Get away from me!
I'm the one that called you.
Ah, and you are a bear?
You're a bear! What? How does he not know what a bear is? Sure, he's from space, he stands upright and wears clothes, but how could he not recognize another bear? That'd be like me not being able to identify another human. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could tell me how I can get to... Ah! What are you? Seriously, we just met this guy, and he said one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. It has to be some kind of world record. Something tells me Sebastian's not going to be very good at his job. Foreshadowing! So Griselda explains that her mom got kidnapped, and we also meet Sebastian's assistant, Suki, a robot bear that thinks she's a real bear.
Every star bear is issued one after training. Only this one is a girl who thinks she's a bear.
I am a bear!
Never seen anything so cute.
You are a computer, and if you don't behave yourself, I'll disconnect your diodes and send you back.
Huh?
I instantly do not like this character.
And I believe that makes everyone. Anyway, they catch up with the bad guys, and Sebastian tries to free Mama Bear.
I've never seen one of these before. No laser benders, no magnetronic accelerators, nothing. It must be very high tech.
He doesn't know what a padlock is? Are you kidding me? Then he tries to get that fat guy to open the cage and hopefully not give him a heart attack.
Open the cage and free the she-bear.
I can't. Draco has the key.
I can't hold it, Sebastian. There is very little power left. The cryon must get back to the stars.
Okay, Suki.
My music!
Oh good, now he's an attempted murderer. Oh well, time to get that cage open, right?
What is a key, Suki?
A metal instrument that is used to secure or release a locking mechanism.
Oh, but what does it look like?
Keys are of many different shapes and sizes.
He doesn't know what a key is? I have never seen such an inept superhero! Unfortunately, they get discovered, but Suki beats the shit out of those guys. Which begs the question, why isn't she the main hero? They get away, but they steal a list of places the thieves were gonna hit next. So they follow them to a circus that has a team of bear acrobats. So, what, are bears like the only form of entertainment in this world? Doesn't anyone have a television? They try to take the bears, but Sebastian gets kidnapped. You know, he's from some advanced alien race. He's got technology that includes an anti-gravity remote control and a spaceship made of star glass. Yeah, by the way, his ship is made of glass made from stars. Try figuring that one out. But nothing like a ray gun or some way of getting out of a net. Before they mention that there are other star bears, so something tells me Sebastian is the Invader Zim of his people.
Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm in a bear suit.
He uses his gravity thing to steal the key. Guess he finally figured out what a key is, and escapes.
Who's driving? Oh my god, Bear's driving! How can that be?
Whoa! Okay, I'll give this movie credit for one thing. It does not give a fuck. Sebastian gets away and they head off to the thieves' next stop.
Set a course for a place called China, Suki. That's where Draco is going. He wants a panda. We must follow him.
Yeah, China. So they need to search in this general region. Well, they get to China. God knows where in China. But they run into Snively Whiplash and his goons again. How the fuck do they keep getting around? They don't have any money! Anyway, Blue's Clues' grandfather saves them and they get away, but Suki gets injured.
My energy is failing. Everything is stopping. I'm sorry, but I'll have to close down.
You're the finest bear I've ever known.
Do not grieve. Soon, I shall be one with the Matrix.
Poor Suki.
I'll just leave this here.
Well, that was emotionally empty. What else could possibly happen today?
Go that way.
What? Is this gonna be racist?
Welcome to my humble home. My name is Hasu. I am the great Mandarin of the forgotten world of magic. Please to be seated.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Very interesting visitors. You must have come far. You must be hungry. Allow me to offer you some food.
Food! Now you're really talking my language.
I speak every language. Eat well, hungry travelers.
Thank you.
Please to try to pull them apart.
Gee. Yeah. Great! We played that simple trick at Star School.
Is this going anywhere? Where are we? Where am I? Who am I? What is going on? So then this guy has a computer that just so happens to show them the panda the thieves are about to catch. Then Sebastian does something that turns the computer into a transporter and teleports the panda to where they are. Hey, did you know that some species of pandas aren't considered bears and are actually more related to raccoons? I decided to throw in this little educational fact to prevent this movie from turning you guys stupid. Then they kidnap the fat guy and interrogate him to find out where the other bears are.
Let me down.
Now you tell us where the bears are?
They're in a theater.
Where is this theater?
No, I can't tell you. The boss would never forgive me.
Oh, you'll talk all right. Hey, Griselda, get the car battery.
They find out the other bears are being kept in San Francisco, and finally we can start wrapping things up.
It's me who's gonna make the money, not you. Ain't that right, cousin?
Sure, Mr. McGrath. Of course I meant you. No. I'm going to make only a little money.
All the money is mine. You ain't gonna get a wooden nickel, right?
Right. Not one wooden nickel for me.
You know, seeing your main villains get bullied by bigger villains kinda undermines their villainy. Why weren't these guys the main antagonists? Hey, look, the Bear Show is starting. Oh, God, it looks like something from a David Lynch film. Yes, chaining them up, putting them in dresses, and forcing them to dance for us is fine, but whipping them is going way too far!
Come on, you could be a star one day.
I am a star.
What? He couldn't break a lock or get out of that cage, but now he can suddenly snap a chain with his hands? How does that make any sense? Ah, fuck it. The bears get freed, mayhem ensues. They escape onto the streets, causing thousands of dollars in property damage, and the bad guys get foiled.
So, Draco, you thought you could cheat McGrath, eh? Well, you, the piano player, and that bungling bear trapper are all going on a little boat ride. Cuddles here likes shark fishing, and he ain't got any bait.
That's seriously the last time we see those guys. 0 fucks.
Run, bears! You're free! Run!
I know this isn't your natural habitat, but I'm sure you'll do fine in the hills of California. See you later! So Griselda and her mom get taken home, Sebastian goes to pick up Suki, who miraculously comes back to life, and they head home with just enough time for one more fuck you to the audience.
It means we did just great, Sebastian.
Suki, you are a bear!
Like I said, 0 fucks. Man, 1992 must have been a slow year for the Houston Film Festival. At first glance, it looks like a mediocre kids film, but I seriously did not expect it to be as bad as it was. The premise was pretty original, the animation was subpar, though it looks like they did the best with what little they had to work with, but the writing was incompetent and there were too many pointless scenes. Like I said before, this is a Dutch film, so maybe something got lost in translation, as things tend to do with foreign movies, but who knows. The subtitle of this movie was The First Mission, and I can see why there was never a second one. Unbearable indeed. Give this one a pass. And you know what else? This wasn't as science fiction-y as I had hoped it would be. But don't worry, we'll rectify that next time, when we meet a race of blue aliens who are being repressed by an invading army. It's probably not what you think it is.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean,
This is lava!